We'll be taking a look at the Accubrush paint edging system, which you're seeing in use right here. Take a look at how quickly we can edge around this window using this device. There is not a product on the market which can edge as quickly or as accurately as the Accubrush paint edging system. It can be used as a roller in small spaces, but most importantly, it's got a little brush which will automatically give us professional results against doors, windows, ceilings, all sorts of trim.
What we've developed is a new paint edger. It combines the speed of a roller with the accuracy of a paintbrush. This paintbrush has been specially designed to paint right up to your edge so that you don't have to worry about taping or masking off anything. So it's a roller and a brush. And the shield here allows you to open it up, roll paint on the roller, close the shield. You start away from the wall a little bit. And I'm done. Like I said, it's a roller, and then the brush fits in behind it. And the brush is actually what does the final cutting, and that is what allows you to get right up to the edge. Without that brush, this doesn't work. So the roller basically puts paint on the wall first, and then the brush comes behind it and moves that paint right up to the edge. So you're never actually putting paint on the brush itself. So it makes it a very fast operation. The consistency and results of the painting job when you're finished are amazing. They are very, very accurate. They are as good as a professional painter. The Accubrush will save you enormous amounts of time, especially along ceilings. Ceilings are notoriously the most difficult part of edging, especially since you have to carry your paint with you up on the ladder if you want to brush it in. You often can't tape a ceiling because the tape won't stick, or there's texture on your ceiling, or whatever else. With the Accubrush, it doesn't matter if there's texture on your ceiling. It will allow you to paint right up to that edge quickly and cleanly. Now look how close that is. You can't get anywhere this close with your hand by using tape or any other method.
Introducing Accubrush, the most remarkable paint edging system available today. Accubrush works great around crown molding, ceilings, door frames, window trim, baseboards, textured walls, accent walls.
This is great. I can't wait to use it in my fixer-upper house I just bought.
I'm very impressed with how easy it is to use.
Other edging products leave behind a ragged, unfinished line. Only the Accubrush has a fine line brush which moves the paint to the very edge.
It cuts right into the edge, right where it's supposed to be. It's going to save me a ton of time is what it's going to do.
Using the Accubrush was a lot easier than using the paintbrush. I liked it. I want one.
Get started using the amazing Accubrush. Hurry, order yours today.
So you can either have the brush a little bit long or a little bit short, depending on what your needs are for that particular edge. So for example, if you want to paint behind a cabinet that's a little bit away from the wall, you can actually paint behind it with this tool. The Accubrush actually paints around crown molding very quickly and easily. It's the same principle as it is up against your ceiling, and it's very quick and it's very fast. Anyone can use this tool. This tool is easy enough to be used by really a 10-year-old child. It's that easy. Conception to refinement to actual production took about 3 years. I realized that there was a need for a paint edger because when I was painting a friend of mine's house, it was very, very difficult and time consuming to paint accurately up to the edge of your window frames, door frames, ceilings. There are methods of doing it, but they are traditionally very slow, very painstaking, and unless you have the proper training to do it, it can be very frustrating. There are methods like taping, of course. You can brush in by hand. Those are not the best ways of doing it now that there's a better way of doing it on the market. So what we've developed is a new paint edger. It combines the speed of a roller with the accuracy of a paintbrush. And what that does, it allows you to paint continuously up to your window frame or door frame very quickly and very accurately without having to mask off things first or learning how to use a paintbrush. Because that's a skill set that takes a lot of practice. I mean, it takes years of practice for a professional painter to do that. So this basically overcomes those problems. It combines, like I said, it's a roller, and then the brush fits in behind it. And the brush is actually what does the final cutting, and that is what allows you to get right up to the edge. Without that brush, this doesn't work. We've patented it, and it's now proprietary technology to our tool, and it is by far the fastest, most accurate way of painting on the market today.